India's energy crisis. Mahindra's moment. India imports 88% of its crude oil, half of its gas. Most of it flows through a single choke point, the Strait of Hormuz, that is now under direct threat. When global oil prices rise, India's current account deficit widens, the rupee weakens, and inflation rises. The government spends 2 trillion rupees every year in energy subsidies just to keep kitchens and petrol pumps running. That number is about to grow significantly. The International Energy Agency 2026 World Energy Outlook is unambiguous: oil prices are structurally higher than ever. The world is not on track to meet its climate goals. CO2 emissions hit a record high in 2025. For a country like India, that imports nearly everything it burns, this is not just a climate story. It is a national security story. And the answer has to be electric. For over 75 years, Mahindra has built India's roads. From the Jeep to the Scorpio, a legacy forged in steel and Indian ambition. In 2025, Mahindra became India's second largest passenger vehicle manufacturer, displacing Hyundai and Tata. And now, the same company is building the only answer that matters: India's most comprehensive electric vehicle ecosystem. At the heart of Mahindra's EV revolution is INGLO, a platform designed from first principles around electricity, not oil. Not a converted petrol car. Not a compromise. A vehicle that runs entirely on India's domestic power grid, insulated from the Middle East, shielded from Hormuz, immune to the oil shock that is squeezing every other vehicle on the road today. While India queues at petrol pumps, Mahindra B6 and XEV9e owners are plugging in at home. Up to 683 kilometers of range. 175 kilowatt fast charging. A triple-screen intelligent cockpit. These are not just beautiful electric SUVs. In March 2026, they are the most rational cars an Indian family can buy. From the XEV9S, a 7-seater for 19.95 lakh rupees, to the XUV3XOF bringing clean mobility to under 15 lakhs, Mahindra has built a lineup for every Indian family. 30,000 electric vehicles sold in just 7 months. Over 8,000 crore rupees in EV revenue. The market has spoken. India's cities are powered by three-wheelers, millions of them, burning diesel every day. Mahindra Last Mile Mobility has already put over 35 million electric kilometers on Indian roads. The Treo cargo carrier runs at 2 rupees per kilometer. Diesel runs at 10. At $90 a barrel, that gap becomes a chasm. For fleet operators, switching to Mahindra Electric is not just green, it is simply good business. The Zog Grand takes this further: a 10.24 kWh battery, 192 km of real-world range, a cargo capacity built for India's last-mile logistics demands. Fleet operators running these vehicles are not waiting for petrol prices to stabilize. They have already moved past that conversation entirely. Now the investment case. Mahindra's Q3 FY26 net profit, 4,674 crore rupees, up 47% year-on-year. Revenue crossed 52,000 crore rupees, up 25.6%. The stock sits at 2,931 rupees today, 23% below its 52-week high. APE of 22.3 times against an industry average of 27.7. 36 analysts cover this stock. 0 say sell. Consensus 12-month target, over 4,300 rupees, that is 42% upside from today's price. Here is what separates Mahindra from every other stock in this crisis. 1. The very oil shock squeezing Indian consumers is accelerating EV adoption, and Mahindra is the best positioned EV maker in India to capture that demand. 2. Its revenues do not depend on imported energy. 3. Its EV sales grew 473% in the month of the crisis. 4. Its fleet products save operators money that grows with every oil price hike. 5. The market already knows. 36 analysts. Strong buy. 0 sell. India cannot afford to keep importing its energy. The crisis of March 2026 has made that clear. Mahindra and Mahindra has been building the answer for years in a factory in Pune. From the boardroom to the bylane, from flagship electric SUVs to the last-mile cargo carriers that keep India moving, this is India's most comprehensive electric ecosystem. The road ahead is electric. And the numbers, the products, and the timing all point to one company: Mahindra.